Hello everybody, I hope you're having a really nice week so far. So this video is quite highly requested actually, where everybody is quite interested to see our roast dinner, which is actually really sweet of you all because you're just all so kind about my cooking and it does mean so much to me. So Curtis helped me make this roast dinner. Curtis is such a good cook. He is a really good cook. And yeah, we love a roast dinner. We don't always just have one on a Sunday though, sometimes we just randomly have them in the week. So I'm going to show you exactly how we make our roast dinners. So obviously we peel and we chop all of our potatoes, and once that is done I put them on to boil, and then I prepped the chicken. Well, Curtis did. So we put some olive oil over it, which is the Waitrose rosemary, garlic and thyme one, and it is amazing. And then lots of Maldon salt all over the skin, and some pepper, and then we put that in the oven for however long it needed. So once that was in the oven, Curtis started with the cheesy leeks. We love cheesy leeks, and I think we make some really nice cheesy leeks. So we chop them all up and then boil them, and not too long or they go too soft. Boil them for probably less than 10 minutes, and then strain them all. And then I normally strain them over the sink, but Curtis decided to use a spoon to strain them. And then we will get on with making the cheese sauce. What I always like about roast dinners is I think you can prep so much before dinner time. So you can pop your chicken on and you can prep your cheesy leeks, your stuffing, your Yorkshire pudding mix, just everything like that. And your potatoes, you can just get them all ready to put on for the time they need to go on. We served this with some green beans, but I forgot to put them on our plates until after I filmed. But yeah, we're going to make the cheesy leek sauce now. So I prefer the sachets you can get, and there's two different sachets you can get. I will pop what they're called in the description below. I prefer them, but it's cheaper to buy the Bisto cheese sauce, and we mix that up with milk, not water. It does say you can use water or milk. I always use milk, and add lots of cheese to it. And then when they're cooked as well, we sprinkle loads of cheese on top as well, and they're just the most delicious, cheesiest leek. So my roast potatoes, once they are boiled, I drain them, put them back in the saucepan with a lid on, put lots of butter, salt and oil in there, and really shake them up until they like bash about a lot, so they just go really nice and fluffy. My sister loves my roast potatoes. And then I put them on the tray and put more salt, oil and butter on them. So I did some roasted carrots with, I think it was like a honey garlic sauce. So I peeled all the carrots, chopped all the ends off, cut them into smallish pieces but long pieces, and then I made my sauce, which I will link below. It's a recipe I found online and it was really nice. So I crushed 4 garlic cloves, I think it was 3 or 4, and I couldn't find my mincer, so I just cut them as thinly as I could and as small as I could. And then I added some butter into the saucepan with my garlic, and then once that was starting to melt, I added in 3 tablespoons of honey, or 4, maybe 4, and mixed that round until it was all melted. And then you add your carrots in and just coat them in the sauce, and then you can put them onto the baking tray. So the stuffing, I just use whatever sounds nice at the time in the shop. So this was from Sainsbury's Taste the Difference. It was like a honey, it was like maybe an apple honey one. I'm not 100%. I will pop put in the description again below. It was really nice. It had lots of apple pieces in it. Maybe it was pear and apple. And then I leave that on the side for a while. I always add some chunks of butter into it when I mix it round, so that it melts into it and just makes it more sort of like nicer tasting really. And then yeah, I would just leave all of this ready. Yorkshire puddings, I always use a BBC recipe, which I will also link below, and it just comes out really, really well every single time for me. So I just weigh all that out, mix it. I make sure to make Yorkshire puddings I add loads of salt and pepper. I find it takes a while to actually get the taste out of them, but yeah, loads of salt and pepper is always really, really nice in them. I do actually try the batter to see if it's salty enough. I would say your leeks need about 30 to 40 minutes, and your roast potatoes probably need about like 45 to 50. So you've got to time all of that with your chicken. Stuffing will obviously say on the packet how long it takes. So I just time everything, and halfway through cooking my potatoes I always take them out and add a little bit more butter and just mix them up a bit just so they're properly coated. And then I made my own gravy. We just suddenly thought we just really don't like the taste of like the shop made gravy, so we made our own. I got some stock and I got some butter and I used some balsamic vinegar. I used, for my boiling water for my stock, I used my water from my vegetables. I saved that to the side, and yeah, I mixed my stock water with some corn flour to thicken it a little bit, some brown sugar, some balsamic vinegar, but make sure you don't put too much balsamic vinegar in because it can really alter the taste quickly. I also added some Worcester sauce as well and some whole grain mustard. So you see me shaking side to side. I have Lilac on me. Lilac is always on me, and I do everything with her on me, but I just have to like keep shaking her to make sure she's not going to wake up. So my gravy was done and it was really nice. So I recommend trying to make your own gravy. It sort of can be like anything you make it. Just use your own sort of ideas. So that is everything for my roast dinner, everybody. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I think roast dinners are like such a big expectation to get a really nice one, isn't it? And sometimes you just get a really nice one. I think my Yorkshire puddings came out really well. I really liked them. They were really nice. They looked so good. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed seeing our roast dinner, and I always have it with mint sauce. I love mint sauce. We also had some pear and apple crumble pudding, which was delicious. And yeah, that is everything. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you do, then please do subscribe to my channel and stay here to see more of my videos and keep up with my family. I hope you have a lovely rest of the week, and hopefully I will see you on my next video.